Hey everybody, welcome. Good morning, afternoon, and evening. Hope everyone is going well. Wait, I have a new intro, right? Like, konkumi. No, no, I have to. It'd probably be more suited to me to be like kumichiwa bitches. It's easier on Twitch because you can announce like your going live notification, so I can say Konnichiwa minasan. Kumiko, you aren't fooling anyone that I'm not say-so. What are you talking about? I'm totally say-so. Well, no, I'm not say-so at all. But wait, why was I fooling people? What was I doing? But hey, welcome everybody. Welcome Badman. Hey Kumiko. No. Hey Muns. Welcome Metroid. Hey Pac-Vim. Hey Sneck. Welcome Ari. Welcome. Nice to have everybody. Anyone that's lurking or just coming in. Sorry for the slow start. It's been kind of a busy morning, afternoon for me. I've had to kind of like run around a little bit, and do some like cleaning, and I just kind of like ran right into the time. I also had to like go pick up some things, so like, yeah, it was but we're here. We're here at the Duelist Cup second stage begins. Did it already start? I thought, oh, maybe we already missed the Duelist Cup. Well, no, maybe they have them both going on at the same time. Yeah, they got the Duelist Cup going on. I haven't done like any of the Duelist Cup yet, as you can see. I'm at D level 10, but that's because I was in Diamond last season, so I think it just set me in DL 10 automatically. So I don't know. I haven't really touched the ladder, and I haven't really been playing much Yu-Gi-Oh! In the past like week and a half. I've been kind of busy with other stuff, with a combination of the D&D stuff, and I've just had no time to think about Yu-Gi-Oh! I've just been focused on other things, but hey, I wanted to get back to it because I like Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm gonna keep playing it, and I know a lot of people also like it, so if people like watching it, then that's good. And yeah, we'll play some, I'm gonna do some Duelist Cup, because there's a lot of missions, and like I can pick up like a lot of free crystals. I did actually want to do some rolling, so everyone loves opening packs. So I'm gonna open some packs because the new selection pack is available now. It has new cards. Invincible Raid. I pretty much have everything from Wandering Travelers I could ever want, so there's no reason to really roll Wandering Travelers. Hold on a second. Sorry, I need to get situated too. How's everyone doing today? I should read messages as opposed to just reading names. Just notice when Misha eats in the animation, it goes all the way to his butt. What do you mean, like, oh, is that bad? I don't know. I mean, maybe that's a little bit, quick, I don't know. It's an abstraction. It's, you know, it's an artist dramatization, you know. I don't think anyone was under the assumption that she was. It's Sweatville, get ready. You're gonna join the Mega Tryhard mode? Oh, are you talking about the Duelist Cup? I mean, I don't think it's any more try-hard mode than just being in Platinum and playing the ladder, or being in Diamond and playing the ladder. Like, people are gonna still be trying, but yeah, it is gonna be like the try-hard mode compared to other. I am gonna play some of that. I'm still not very good at my best deck, which is the Adventure Prank Kids, which I assume I haven't really checked in Yu-Gi-Oh lately, but like last I left Yu-Gi-Oh, like Adventure Prank Kids was like tier 1. Was the Adventure Prank Kids was like the tier 1 deck to beat. And I'm running like Adventure Prank Kids DPE, so it's like triple. It's like triple evils. It's like the worst evils that like. Yeah, we're gonna roll some of this Invincible Raid. So it has like B. So this really psyched me out. So when you read this, right, B Trooper, don't you think like bee, like a bee, not a beetle? I don't know. I guess bee trooper. I don't know. I can't help but think of like bees first. So when I found out that it was about beetles and not bees, I was kind of like, it was kind of jarring, you know? Like, what's happening to my world? And I'm gonna make sure to hydrate this time because I've been tending towards underhydration. Although I've been getting better, I've been tending towards underhydration lately, especially during streams. Let me think. I washed my hands. I was kind of rushed, so I was like making sure. I had to like. I took out like all the litter before. I usually take it out earlier in the morning, but I woke up late today. Not late enough that I would be late to a stream because I don't really sleep. Like, I'm pretty much every day I'm like taking care of or serving lunch in the realm of like 11 to 1 in that area. So for me to be like asleep like around or after then, it's like pretty irregular. It's something, I mean, it's not impossible, but like it's pretty odd because I have my main time duties of the day are localized around lunchtime and dinner time because I'm a housewife, you know. I do handle the food, but in this household, you know, if I don't feed the cats, they start begging like really bad around lunchtime and dinner time. I have animals that but hey, welcome Neffy, welcome Alpha Wolf, and welcome Exo, welcome. Did I miss anybody? I don't think so. Housewife things, yes. It's all good though. Like anyway, how are we about bee troopers? I like these guys. The DDD. I forgot what DDD stands for, like Dark Dimension. I don't know. There's like, I remember there's like DD and like DDD, and like they stand for different things, and like different dimension world or something, or different, I don't know. Oh no, I'm gonna get angry on Twitter. I mean, you're gonna get angry on Twitter. You're gonna be pissing into the ocean of piss, like. Like, have fun with that. Anyway, I want to get a Guardian Chimera, at least one copy. So if we roll a Guardian Chimera, that's like that's the luck pool. If I pull a Guardian Chimera, I'll be and I should not be saying it because desire sensor. Everybody knows the desire sensor, and there's like there's 13. Hey, there's 13 URs in this pack. That's one of my lucky numbers. Lucky 13. 413, you know. So how about we roll? Or I guess open packs. I don't know. I always say roll because it like, that feels like the most generic term, but I guess that doesn't make sense when you're like opening packs. Or I mean, even when you're like pulling on like Grand Blue Gacha, it doesn't fully make sense. But I don't know. People know. I mean, people know that on a certain level, it's just rolling dice essentially. But let's do it. No URs, possibly. We'll see. We'll see if that's actually true. Nothing. I want to take a closer look at some of these, because honestly, like, the fact that I've like not had exposure to like any Yu-Gi-Oh cards for like the past 20 years means that despite this being an old game, it's completely fresh to me at all points of its like timeline pretty much, except for like the really old cards. Like I recognize Dark Magician and Blue Eyes White Dragon from like 20 years ago. Hell yeah. Like, you know, back when I was playing Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh first came out, yeah, I saw the promotional stuff and I saw like the most iconic monsters, but besides that and maybe like Summon Skull, I didn't like know like anything. Like I knew there were some weirdos in hats and swords and standing around with dual discs and stuff, and I didn't really know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh. And since I'm a very like, I either get into something fully or I don't get into something at all. I was in the don't get into it at all thing, so I mostly like. So I kind of like, you know, just let Yu-Gi-Oh be. And then, you know, in 2022, I was like, hey, Master Duel looks pretty cool and has a pretty cool soundtrack. And there's no actual reason why I'm avoiding Yu-Gi-Oh besides just I chose not to do it. And so it's like the perfect time to get into Yu-Gi-Oh, you know. And it's been pretty great. Like, I mean, hands down, like the best me getting into a new TCG ever, because I mean, like with Shadowverse I got into it, I made Grandmaster, and you know, Arena I made it and I got Mythic and other stuff, but like, I mean this like I have like the streaming, you know, and other people are like cheering me on and hanging out and stuff, and it's a lot more lively, and it's definitely like a fun experience to get into a new TCG with like an audience of viewers, you know. Shame Chimera's not a super poly target. Yeah, you can't really super poly it. It like really, it's a card that rewards being summoned in the most like generic way possible, with like base polymorph and. Sorry, I'll start going through these. I'm not gonna get through them if I go this slowly. So are these like these almost look like tokusatsu dinosaurs. Dinosaurs. I said that weird. Would I consider going back to Shadowverse now in my streaming? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how Shadowverse is at this point. It'd be interesting seeing like how pointless my collection is now, or how relevant it is. I don't know, because I had like meta decks like from like the first couple years of Shadowverse inception, you know. So if I went back to that, I would have all that stuff still, but I don't know how much of it would actually be relevant. I mean, some of it might be really relevant. I mean, the Eternal formats specifically are for that, so cards don't go out of. But the thing is, the power level might have shifted and made old cards irrelevant, or you know, like I don't know if like that Divine Aegis card from Havencraft that's like invulnerable to everything and like costs like 9 or something, or 8 or 9. I don't know if that's actually like good enough now, or you know what I mean? Like it's just like stuff from like old days of Magic that used to be like considered like really good and valuable is like absolute fucking trash right now. Like Urnam Jin or Juzam Jin, or like I remember those were like the big big ticket monsters, like, you know, wow, you're only paying 4 mana and you're getting a 4/5. It even has a drawback on it. Even has a drawback on it because 4/5 for 4 is too strong. No, but and Juzamjin was a 2 black for a 5/5 that had a drawback, and it's like that's like nothing nowadays. Like that's like so trash if you all you do on turn 4 is pay like a freaking 5/5 that hurts you, unlike in like constructed, you know, someone will just blow it up and just like really easily, you know. So like kind of see the Toku in that monster. Yeah, the just in the pose, honestly, like who makes that pose when jumping away from an explosion except for tokusatsu characters, right? Like with the arms like going out like that. Like I don't know, maybe if you're like maybe if you're surprised and you kind of need to brace yourself, you might like put out your arms like that. I don't know, maybe. But that seems very kind of like dramatic, you know, like that seems like something you're like a tokusatsu character and you gotta eject from the scene in the most dramatic way possible, so. A 4-mana 5/7 that deals 7 to your face when it dies. Oh, are you talking about like 5/7? Force of Nature was like, I think it was like 2 green for like a 8/8 trample that you had to pay like 4 green during each of your upkeeps, or like dealt 8 damage to you, or like killed itself. I forget. One of the two. Sorry, this is gonna be like a I'm feeling chatty, so we'll play some Yu-Gi-Oh definitely, but I'm not in a particular hurry, you know, because honestly, like what am I doing this weekend? I don't even know if I'm RPing this weekend. Honestly, I might have like a relatively free weekend as far as like my non VTuber stuff is concerned. I've been keeping up with my schedules. I've been keeping up with my doctors, at least scheduling them. Like, man, like I've been catching up with my doctors and like rescheduling appointments, and it's so crushing now post not post pandemic, but post like, you know, the 2020, like the ability to schedule like is so like everything is like so much more that's my experience. Like everything is so much more harder to schedule. It takes like a lot longer. Like I used to be able to like see like some of my doctors in like, you know, a month's time, 2 months time, and like these doctors are now scheduling out into like March. You know, it's like, it's crazy. So I'm like, man, I really gotta get on my game, because like if I lag behind, then I'm gonna be even more behind because of the fact that like it's just delayed right now because of how things are. So I gotta be, you know, if I wanna be on top of my game, because I am not, I mean, everyone I feel like has their health issues, whether they talk about them or not, whether they know about them or not. Everyone has no one's perfect, right? But I definitely have my fair share, so. And you know, at my age, you gotta keep up with your doctors. It's a good idea, you know, if you wanna stick around, right? Take your meds. I'm only gonna say that once. But anyway, oh, I should have looked at that card. Shiny Pickle Falena. I'll look at that card after, when we go to the big splash. This card looks so vanilla. Normal monster, yeah. Some doctors I can see like relatively soon. But like, well, like one doctor, but like others, like it's like scheduling like really far out, so. Nordic Beast Gulenbursty. It's weird to see a card that starts off with 4A something. Like that's not a common way to start the wording of a card. Like when do you say fora something? I see this card mentions the word Nordic 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, 6 times. The word Nordic is on this card 6 times. They get sorted by their function. That makes sense. Wow, this is that a giant butt? No, that's not a butt. I thought this insect had like a huge badonk. What? If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add 1 level 5 or higher. If this card is banished, does that mean like, period? If it's banished from your hand, does it still, Or if it's banished from like, Pot of Desires? I don't see a once per turn. It should be face up only. Oh yeah, face up versus face down. I forgot that Yu-Gi-Oh has that specifically banishing face down to get around that. But like other stuff that banishes stuff from your hand, like if a card says like banish 1 card from your hand. Okay. Hey, welcome Mix. Welcome. Hello. I was just talking about the badonk of this resonance insect. I guess that's not really badonk. Those are like giant wings. I'm just like I'm seeing like a spherical like I'm seeing a depth to them that like is not actually there. It's like a flat. And so I mean that makes sense because they're resonating, you know, so they're probably beating extremely fast. Like kind of like a tuning fork, which makes sense, right? But like if I just like glance at it, it just kind of looks like badonk. Look at it, it's like Scyther. This is just Tokusatsu Scyther. Shinobi insect Hagakure Mino. Yes, but I can't think of an effect that does that well if you're under macrocosm. 2 monsters with different names. That's an easy, Hey, this seems pretty good. Yeah, this seems like pretty good in incest decks. Absolutely. I know you meant insect, but that's very funny to me. Freudian slip. I mean, if the insects... do insects actually care about, like, is incest even like a thing in like the insect world? Is that even a thing that's like a bad thing? Like, I mean with like how I don't know much about like biology, so sorry, I over explore stuff like that. Well, not just I tend to like, I overanalyze things sometimes. But I don't really know how insects are. But this seems pretty good in an insect deck. I mean, link cards are nice because I like the inherent toolboxiness of link cards, you know, and the fact that there's like different conditions. So let's see. I wonder if I'll get to 1,000 subs today. I've been rising pretty fast. Like every stream I've been getting a few subs, so like it's pretty cool that like, because before like, you know, I'd get like subs every so often, but now it's been like pretty steadily as I stream. Cause I've been getting just more people in general. Sorry, I've been talking about that a lot. I feel like I should. Look at this thing. Kumiko, ever thought about playing a purposely bad game like Bad Rats? I haven't really thought about it, no. I'm kind of aversive to bad games because they're bad. I'd rather play like a grueling like rage game like Jump King or Getting Over It than like a bad game, I think. So like that would be its own test for me if I can stand a bad game. Oh wow, this card looks pretty like generically cool. Like as just a card, like solid, you know. It's not bound to any archetype. It has its own unique effect that works in like a variety of situations. It seems like it would be a solid like cube draft card. I like the idea of cubes draft or cube/draft in Yu-Gi-Oh! I'd be interested to see if they ever come out with like a limited form of some kind of draft mode, you know, because I really like draft. Like that's one thing that I'll always go back to Magic is like if Magic didn't have drafting, I probably wouldn't play it that much anymore, honestly, because drafting is like one of my favorite things. Drafting in limited play, like Constructed's alright, but like honestly the fun is in like limited because there's the additional layer of strategy of building and picking cards for your deck, and it adds another layer that's a lot of fun. And it's another way to get an edge over your opponent if you build really well or pick really well, you know. And I can do both. Mammoth. Isn't this the... Is this the... Oh, Crystal Beast. I don't know what archetype that is. I mean, I assume it's the Crystal Beast archetype, but... I'm not really familiar with it. Special summon 1 B Trooper token, level 3. Interesting. Honestly, like, I have no real, like, urge to build new decks right now because I have like multiple decks that I haven't really like spend the time to learn yet that are already built, which Desvia and Dragon Maids. Yes. See that? That's fucking streamer luck right there. I told you. If I pulled Guardian Chimera, I pulled it on the first 10 pull on pack 10. 13 URs. We're done. I think we're done for now, at least. Is this good? Is this one good too? I don't know. Guardian Chimera, I know I wanted at least one copy of. I have the anti-desire sensor. I think I got like the hookup with the desire sensor, like, I don't know. I got exactly what I wanted, and I guess like more. Not that DDD is super good, yeah. Hey, welcome, Zephyrus. But yeah, I managed to pull this. It's a really interesting card. I like the I don't know actually what deck I would run it in my decks. Maybe Desvia? Maybe Desvia would want it. That's my main like fusion deck. Discard 1 card, equip 1 insect monster from your deck to it. Equip monster. Okay, kinda interesting. I don't know what it'd be combined with. Well, I think we're good, honestly, right now. Hey, Odin. Like, I might want stuff, but like this selection pack's gonna be out like for a long time now because it just came out. So, and I think the thing I wanted the most was like Guardian Chimera. Let me take a look at like my Desvia deck might want to run it. A spell card. Yeah, this should be pretty good in Desvia, I'd imagine. Howling Insect. Hold on. Seems pretty good. How do you destroy it like multiple times? Cause it's not once per turn. Yeah, I think I would run this, like... Oh, I don't know what I would take out in favor of Guardian Chimera, though. I don't know the deck well enough to know if, maybe the first Dark Lord. Variety is good, right? I don't know the ratio for these cards. I mean, that's fine. I think at least, like, I haven't played Despia much, but like I feel like if anything, the second Dark Lord is probably the biggest flex slot, would be my guess, just because they're both monsters that use 3 monsters and also have an effect that destroys cards of the opponents. And this only destroys stuff if you use Dark Lord Morningstar's material. So if you don't have Dark Lord Morningstar's material, it can be better to summon Guardian Chimera. Cause, oh, and first Dark Lord is 3 Dark Fairy monsters, while Guardian Chimera is 3 monsters with different names. So if I have a monster that's not a Dark Fairy, or I have, you know, I can, if I have a monster that's not a Dark Fairy, but they're all different names, I can use Guardian Chimera. If I have same names, but they're all Dark Fairies, I can use this instead. Although I think this deck might be entirely Dark Fairies. So Guardian Chimera might actually just be like straight up harder to summon. Well, if I summon like Mud Dragon, I guess it could... Or Despian Quaeternus. I don't know. I have a lot of missions to do, but shall we try a little bit of the Duelist Cup? I'm surprised the second stage is already open. That's interesting. So it's probably like too late to really, it's probably way too late to even like make it to the second. I've just been so busy. It would have been nice to do the Duelist Cup and try to take it seriously and maybe reach for stage 2, but this is just busy with the combination of like the D&D ending and stuff with my streaming and Hell's Kitchen and maybe next time. Like honestly, that's what happens sometimes with like Grand Blue. Like I'll want to take it seriously, but then I'll just be busy during that time and like I won't be able to do much during a Guild Wars that I wanted to like do a lot in. That's happened before. You can't always account for how busy or free you're gonna be. So I figure we can just play a little bit of the Duelist Cup. We don't have to play too seriously. Like, I say we don't have to play too seriously, but then I just want to use Prank Kids Adventure with DP because it's probably my strongest deck. Let's go with Sky Strikers because I don't want to be... I don't want to feel the pain of not knowing the best. Like, it's hard to figure out the best line to play, but like, I can at least kind of wrap my head around it. Win to level up. So we ain't gonna Dream Crush. We're going second. Do we gotta disconnect? Oh. This is pretty good for a turn 2, or being on the draw. We have a Veiler, Ash Blossom, Terraforming. Yeah. Word is top notch. Yeah, this is like the default of the Duelist Cup, right? Alright, so we'll Ash that. Might have been better to hold the Ash. I don't know what good terraforming targets for turn 1 is. Oh, they didn't do anything, so... Widow Anchor. Let's see what they do. Now we play terraforming. Watch they Ash it. That'd be funny. Duelist Cup. Andrew Tate. What? Oh my god! I just watched a Pippa stream. That was like in defense of Andrew Tate. I remember. I don't like know anything about Andrew Tate, but shit. What do I do? I don't think there's anything I can do here. I don't even think it's worth it to play Effect Veiler. I can't make two... Maybe playing the Effect Veiler face down would be good. Veiler is kind of valuable. It is kind of valuable, but if I get a turn with it in play, I can do tuner stuff. If I get a second, like, we'll see. It's valuable in play too. Dasher. That doesn't like do anything. This is riveting gameplay right here. Yeah, it's a level 6, I know. There's not much I can do. I could tribute, but like, what's the point of that? I could attack, but like, I'd rather hold it. I feel. Gold sarcophagus, okay. Besides, if I play it, then I can't use it for DPE if I draw like Fusion Destiny later. What are they, backseat. Okay, see, now I can do something. The question is... do I go for Crystron or... I think I'd go for DPE, honestly. Let me think. So wait, if... okay. Yeah, we make Verte. Alright, it's time to make Verte. Yeah, Hulk is not even good in this situation, honestly. Like... the great thing is we have a defense for Verte too. So it's right for the music to pop up here. They're in trouble. We're gonna get Valor. It doesn't matter. I have Sky. Well, that's fine. Sure. They can Valor me all they want. It won't work. Muda. Alright, 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 I have to remember the left and right click, put it on auto and off. Alright, gold sarcophagus takes down. Is that Venus? Dragoonity Senatus. I don't know what Dragoonity does, but I need to equip each other and unequip. So I think I'm gonna negate it when it's so it doesn't get equipped, because they're gonna try to target one face up. Its effects are no, maybe they won't. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna Widow Anchor it, so... Okay. Huh. Okay. This is gonna be brutal for them. Raigeki? Hey, an animation. Alright, let's attack. They're on a 2-turn clock. They got harpies, huh? Okay. Fair, that's a... Let's deal with my backline. How many spells do we have in graveyard? We have 3 now. Okay. Alright, that works. We had lethal last turn? How do we have lethal last turn? Oh, we can, actually, we can... Yeah, you're right. Yep, we definitely have it. We don't have to wait 2 turns. It doesn't matter, they have spells in their yard too. Alright. Hey, we just dream crushed our first opponent. They were gonna rank up and we killed them. Sorry, Andrew Tate. Not bad. Not bad for a first end phase booster draw phase answer if we have 2 to 3. Yeah, I just asked to see if we could draw phase Widow Anchor normal Ash. Yeah, I might have been able to, I don't know, there might have been a way to end to win earlier, possibly. I'd have to like look over the footage, but that was pretty good. I don't know how much we need to level up. It doesn't say anything. It's very ambiguous. If you reach rank 20,000th or higher. Yeah, it is too bad that I didn't play, I didn't get a chance to play this much, because I could have gotten into it. Might have been fun, but maybe next time. I mean, there'll be other events, you know. I just want to check it out now just to see like what a sort of competitive, what a competitive Yu-Gi-Oh event looks like. D level will not drop when between level 2 and 15, nor will it drop below 17 and level 20 after reaching them. D level will never drop lower than your highest D level by more than 2 levels. Earn tons of DP. The final tally of DP will be made after Duelist Cup. The amount of DP gained or lost depends on the different DP between you. There's no upper limit to the DP earned for the win. Lower limit is 1,000. Upper limit of DP lost for being defeated is 1,200. In this event, the time limit of a duel is 300 seconds. Huh, okay. Good to know. I also have to realize there's the possibility of like, of people like watching me, screen watching, or what do you call it? Screen sniping. Actually, like the best way to deal with stream sniping would probably just be like just displaying face down cards as transparent off, because that's probably like the most information, like the worst information to give away, right? Usually. I mean, cards in hand is important too, but like later in the game you'll often just have set cards, or depending on the deck. It is, yeah, easier to stream snipe this game. Then again, like, you have to be the type of person that like is thinking about streamers in the first place, and then the type of person that would actually like decide to Google specifically streamers on YouTube and look for like you know, look and see a VTuber and know what a VTuber is, so they probably like you know, be more likely to click on it. And like all it's like a perfect storm, to the point that like if you manage to stream snipe me, you earned it almost. Like it's like, okay, you know what, you freaking rolled natural 20s on like all your fucking dice rolls, and you made it. You got the stream snipe. You get that additional information. Can you beat me? Like you might not beat me still. Like, you know what I mean? Like at that point, it's like if everything lines up perfectly like that. I mean, if I was like huge, like a huge streamer or something, then it was like way more likely. Maybe I'd feel different. But like right now, it's like, if it's like, wow, the luck of you actually finding this and managing to stream snipe during your game is like the perfect storm. Like that's like a extremely unlikely thing to happen, you know? It has like 60,000 players and like 20k actives. Yeah, like most people would not even think that the person they're playing against is like streaming, let alone like you know. So like there's no one would think to like check. If someone was specifically trying to snipe streamers, then it'd be more likely for them to like watch specific people who were playing right now and then just try to queue up at the same time, you know? Like that makes more sense than like actually trying to, I don't know, than like going, oh, I might be playing a streamer. Let me fucking check all the streaming sites and all the YouTube and Twitch and check every single thing while I'm playing this game to see if, you know what I mean? It's like, see ya in a 40 so. Okay, take care, Mexo. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna try to snipe you. I don't know if you were saying goodbye or if you were just making a comment about that, but anyway, let me I think I missed some. Game is in the bag, but just doing some routinely spot the lethal stuff. To 5 1 wins or 10 2 wins. So in total, like 15 wins for level 10. It has a rubber band so that people don't grind it too much. Oh yeah. Do you mean the rubber band is in like you can't go lower than like two ranks below? TTV? Oh really? What does that stand for? Twitch TV? Sorry to anyone that wanted to watch me like play like a ton of games like in rapid succession, but like I'm going at a very my own pace today, so but feel free to, you know, say hi or hang out. But I will be playing more. I'm just not in a hurry. Some people search on TV at TTV. Wow, we got like 9 missions. Just win a duel, win a duel. Wow, we got 2 win a duel and Duelist Cup. So like, we would get the most prize if we won 10 games. Then we get 50 crystals every time we win a game in the Duelist Cup at least. Plus, like we get like for activating spell cards, normal or special summon a monster, duel in Duelist Cup. So I mean, if we just play the Duelist Cup, we'll get like on top of that. So it's good to play. It would be good for us to play like a. It's good to at least like dip into the events, even if you're not gonna like play them to the fullest, because there's a lot of front-loaded crystals to get. You know, it's easy to pick up. I got a bunch of stuff. Normal 7, dual and solo. Dual and solo mode. Excuse me, what? They added more deck slots? I have to win 3, 5, 10, 20, 40. Okay. That's no problem. I'm not even using all my deck slots yet, but like, that is good that they added more. $310. Wow, that's a nice smooth 4,800 that we got. For real, see you in 40. Oh, okay, you're heading out. Yeah. Take care. I will probably be around in 40 minutes still. Thank God they made those deck slots a lifetime bounty and not tied to the Duelist Cup. Oh yeah, I mean, they have no incentive to tie that sort of thing, make that exclusive. Like, if they're gonna give something to appease the player base, it's good not to give it to only the people that are competitive in like the most competitive event on there, you know? Especially since like the people most likely to care about that many deck slots is probably the more casual players, honestly, that are like building a lot of different decks or like having a lot of like half completed decks or other stuff, you know. Like for someone that's like just focused on playing like 1 or 2 decks or like, you know, just meta and hardcore, like you don't need that many deck slots. Like I'm using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm using 12 deck slots. One of those is kind of unnecessary because it's just a non-DPE version of this that doesn't even have all the cards for it. And Adventure Tenyi is not complete. It's missing a couple cards. But the other decks are complete. So like even with the crazy amount of decks that I have, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 completed decks. Desvia, Trap Tricks, Evil Twin, Swordchill, Tenyi, Prank Kids, Tri Brigade, Flu, Dragon Maid, Sky Strikers, and Madolche. That is the Big 10. 997 subs. Oh man, I am just I'm so close. Supposedly they'll send me an email if I get to like 1,000. It's like cause it says like the YouTube partner thing is like it says the different ways to like it requires like different things, like so many watch hours and so many days streamed and other stuff. I have everything like well taken care of except for the 1,000 subs. So I just need, so once I hit that, I think I get an email about monetization. I don't know if I'm gonna monetize like instantly or like try to do that. I have to like look into it, but I'm not like a huge rush or anything, but I know some people have been kind of clamoring for me to monetize, so I do appreciate it, but I'm not you know, I'm in fortunate situations. I mean, yes, I could use like more money, and there are things that I want that I can't afford. Yes, but like I'm very fortunate that Misha helps a lot, and you know, my needs are taken care of. So like, you know, it's not like urgent. You know, you're not gonna hear from like you're not gonna get those like, oh man, my toaster broke down, please. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, I'm not saying I wouldn't talk about like if my toaster broke, but like I wouldn't be like putting a donation drive like, oh, my toaster broke, please donate so I can fix my toaster. I don't know, like, you know what I mean, like, or any other thing like that. That's not what I'm here for. That's not what you're here for. That's not what I'm wanting you guys here for. So yeah. I want to play some Despia, but like honestly the deck intimidates me because there's like all these fusion monsters and I don't know, like I have to keep track of like what they all do. Like at any given time, I'm like, oh man, what can I summon? And it's just like... And then it's just easier to play like one of my, like let's, we did Sky Strikers, let's copy, let's play Evil Twin. We'll play a little bit of everything. Would unsubbing make me lose my wrench status? I don't think, well, I don't recommend unsubbing, but I don't think that's tied to whether or not you're subbed. I don't think you have to be subbed to be someone's wrench. Alright, nope. Alright. Let's see, I don't want to summon Salamangreat because I won't be able to summon Cusicle first. Alright. And then we summon Leela. Standard plays. You will draw a card. Evil Twins, Trouble Sunny. I'm gonna secret password. Evil Twin Challenge. Sets. I think that's it. We don't have Baguska, but oh man, I'm so happy about this this figure that I got. That my friend that made a life size, not a life size, but like a large size figure of like a 3D printed spell trap from your deck to the graveyard. I don't think that's a big deal, but let's max C. Oh shit, I knocked it over. It's very solid and sturdy. It's very, like, heavy. I don't know if you've seen, like, Hero Forge stuff. Cubic Karma. What does that do? Let's see, send. Okay, send this card. You can manage card, add one cubic monster from your deck to your hand. Tutor effect doesn't sound good. Nice. Pot of Avarice. Alright, let's attack. Activate our effect and split them in half. Max C. Sure. Let me think. I can actually... let me think. Do I have 7 keys to count? Let's just summon Kisa Kill. Hey, welcome, average combine enjoyer. Welcome, welcome. Foolish burial goods, huh? Let's, max C. Alright, they got another cubic. It's okay, we got a destruction effect from Leela waiting. Kamita. Original attack is 3,000 or less. Activated effects. Let me think. Activated... I'm not sure if that counts as an activated effect. It probably does. Well, we'll try it anyway. It might look like I'm not reading the card, but... Yeah, this is an activated effect. It's select effect to activate, I mean. And then nothing. Yep. Good thing you can't taunt the opponent. That's fine though. Cause we're just gonna use Trouble Sunny to remove it later. Alright. Oh shit. Can this do anything? Evil twin. Link summon one evil twin link monster. Using material. Monsters you control as material. I don't think. Oh shit. Shit, I should have used the. I should have used Leela Treat on. I used it on the wrong monster. I think I'll still die. Yeah, unfortunately I was down by like a little bit more. If I would have used Leela Treat on that monster. Dang, that was close. I didn't realize that thing could attack twice. I didn't read the card enough. Hold on, let me... When this attacking card destroys a monster by battle, you can activate this effect. The card can make a second attack during this battle phase. I got tired of reading by the time I got to that point, so I didn't end up reading that part. That's fine. I mean, you know, you take your shortcuts where you do. Yu-Gi-Oh! Player moment, basically. I didn't feel like reading the whole card. There are so many words on it. I was tired. It was like the late part of the game, you know. I figured I read enough of the words. Like the rest of the words couldn't be that important. I mean, they were later in the card. I mean, you know. It's not like what is that thing? Ignister, just unaffected by card effects, just like right in the middle of the card, just like inconspicuously. I guess if you see like a Link 6, you should assume it has something crazy on it. Looking at the D&D figure, I should get a picture and post it. Actually, I could maybe like take a picture now but take a picture of the figure. Basically, half-elf girl in armor with a trumpet and a sword, essentially. But it gives me complicated feelings looking at it, because I'm still pretty emotional about the campaign ending, because it was a lot of fun and have a lot of good memories associated with it, and it's sad that it's over. It's also kind of sad how my character ended up in kind of like the not exactly happy ending of it all, but that's it's kind of a bit of a tragedy, but it'd be nice if there'd be a happy ending. Like one of the characters is getting married in like a year's time, and we're gonna pick that up in a game session down the line. But for now, we're closing the book on this game and looking to possibly other games. I have to actually like think of like what I wanna do in terms of gameplay. Like I might have a stream at some point that's like help me brainstorm, and then I'll put earplugs on Misha so that he can't hear us talk about it, because Misha is probably gonna be in that game. So sad story time. Yeah, I was just talking about the fact that my D&D campaign of like 4+ years just ended, and like we just had the epilogue on last night, and the big finale was last Friday, and so it was very emotional and very sad for me, but I really enjoyed it. It's not like it's tears of like happiness and sadness because it's over, but it's happiness because it was so much fun and because I appreciate it, you know. And I think it's worth shedding tears over because it was very meaningful and important and worth it, you know. And anyone that's considering playing D&D or tabletop games, I highly recommend it. Try to find a good group if you can. Like it's totally worth like making friends. Like there are people that I'm closer to now that I've played like D&D with, that like I have like that I've like gone to high school with, that I've gone to school with and other stuff, but like we've played D&D for like these past 4 years and I feel closer now. Like, but like if you find like a good group that gets along well and a good GM, like I think good GM is really important. Like Misha's excellent DM, but yeah, if you can find at least someone that's like good, or at least doing their best, you know. Ultimately, it's up to the players and the GM to have fun, and you know, try not to be too critical in any case, so that no one is stressed out too much. I don't know. We don't really fight or argue or anything like that. I know some groups will like, you know, have conflicts like I mean, we've had like there was like a min-maxing player of ours that we kind of that were friends of ours that doesn't really play with our group anymore, that we talk about occasionally, but it's not really like you know, that's not really a big deal. But are you gonna be the game master for that one? Yeah, the next game, as I've been talking about it, I've been wanting to play like I've been wanting to run a Mage 20th anniversary because I funded the Kickstarter. I have the giant tome of the whole book. Now I want to actually like run a game because it's like my favorite RP, and I've never played a game of it. And I have the big tome. It's like a huge book, huge leather-bound book. But there's a lot of stuff in it, and I would probably spend like weeks just reading through it once I start reading it, and just, I mean, I could probably get through it in some days, but like, you know, just slowly digesting it and thinking about what I want to do, I could definitely spend a lot of time on it. But that's on top of like my VTuber duties and other stuff. What deck am I running? I am running a variety of decks. This current deck that we just got done playing with is Evil Twin, but I have like 9 other decks. These are the decks that I have. Adventure Tenyi and Prank Kids Adventure without DPE are not real decks. Like they're kind of they're missing a few cards. But the rest are built. So 5, 6, 4, 5. So -2 from these, but all of the rest of these are. I haven't really played much Desvia, so I'm not really familiar with the deck. I need to learn it still, so I need to play like, I'll probably play some solo mode with it. Trap Tricks is comfy. Evil Twin's fairly comfy. Sword Soul Tenyi is decently comfy. Prank Kids Adventure with DPE is powerful, but it's like it's complicated to play. Tri Brigade is I'm so out of practice and playing with Tri Brigade. I haven't played it in forever. Flu is pretty straightforward and easy. Dragon Maid, I don't really know. So Desvia and Dragon Maid and Madolche, I would say, are the 3 decks I'm weakest at. And Prank Kids, of the decks that I have. Like, I heard they're coming out with a new Trap Tricks deck in the OCG. Like a new Trap Trick structure deck, which sounds really interesting. I don't know how long it will be before that sort of thing comes out in Master Duel, but Since I do like trap tricks, it's a little sad that you don't really use Rafflesia anymore. Let's play a game of trap tricks, although it might be a little underpowered for this, but... Uh-oh, we're win to level up. How are we win to level up, but we lost the last one? Interesting. We have Imperm and Ash Blossom. That's not a bad. We don't have any starters, so we have Fusion Destiny. Okay. Nice. Alright, we'll get Diana. Get Sarah. Alright, we'll get Gallant Granite. Okay. What is this? No, then we will activate Fusion Destiny. Oh, they conceded. We're pretty loaded there. Two wins to rank up, easier than Duel Links. Above the reward to show how many wins need. Oh, okay. Above the reward. Where's the above the reward? I don't see it. It doesn't say. Two wins to rank up, easier than Duel Links? Oh, it's just 2 wins no matter what, period? Like, you don't, even if you lose? It should be there. I don't know. Let's try playing Flu. Going second is Flu? We'll see. We have Maxi and Ash. Imperm. All right. Let's see. Okay. Alright, Eglin beats. Checked, it's only ranked, not Duelist Cup. Ah, okay. Huaquero of the Golden Land. They're playing Eldritch. Oh, I should have max seed. That's fine. You can exceed during battle? Huh? What about exceed summoning? This is a flu deck, so I don't really do exceed. I don't really do extra deck stuff. I need like Robina or terraforming might work actually. Let me think. Do I want to Maxi or do I want to Ash Blossom it? Drawing a card would be pretty hot in this situation, but I'd have to deal with Eldritch. Let's ash it. We'll get the flu map, although the flu map doesn't really help us right now. We honestly don't even need to play it. We're probably just gonna pass. Yeah, there's not really much we can do here. We're kind of stuck until we get like Robina. We need Robina, or actually any of our flu cards can do it. Stree or Toucan can as well. Deck focus is the golden as boss. This is an the enemy deck is an Eldritch deck. So yeah, Eldritch the Golden Lord. I think it's the Golden Lord. That's the name. 7 cities, a fusion monster. Wow, I don't see people use the Eldritch fusion monster that much, if that's what they're using. Alright. If we get any flu card, we'll just pop off immediately. You know, I don't really see people play Eldritch the Golden. Well, it's getting this shrine, so let's just... Oh, the said card cannot be activated this turn. Just this turn. I guess I didn't have to activate it. I thought it was being destroyed. Hey, welcome Jeremy. Welcome, welcome. Nice to have you. We're not in really good shape right now. We're kind of waiting on top decks, and opponent is going off with Eldritch. I've never actually seen anyone play Eldritch the Man Golden Lord. Just kind of funny. But we do have backseat active, so we did draw a card. 2 cards, I think. Although no, we're just gonna take 3,800, yeah. I don't know, I think... I mean, we probably lost this, but let's see what we top deck. M-Pen. Let's pot a duality. Did I put Baguska? I don't think I can summon Baguska, but if I did, map Ash and D Shifter. I didn't do anything. I think we just straight up lose. Yeah, we don't even have a... Like... There's literally nothing we can do. We just bricked hard. We only had Eglin, we never drew any other flu card, any other flu creature. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Kind of funny to see someone use Eldritch the Mad Golden Lord though. Open good or bust. Yeah, that's basically flu. Let's do Sword Soul. I'll move around to a variety of different decks here. Oh, how are we doing on let me see. Maybe I should make this like playing Yu-Gi-Oh until 1K. I'm at 998. Let's see. This hand works pretty well. Cyber Emergency. Okay. Playing against Drytron. Tribute. Let's ash that. That wind monster, what's the attack of it? The monster you can't draw? I don't think I've ever seen Mad Golden Lord ever play. I haven't seen Mad Golden Lord ever played. Definitely not. I'm talking about Robina. I don't know what attack points it is. I don't know if it's a... I mean, there are flu decks that use Small World. I've seen Small World flu. I think I've tried it, but I don't know how much I liked it. Just recently started to learn Live Twin. The two monsters. I'm not sure which you're referring to specifically. This is a different deck now. This is Sword Soul. Sword Soul Tenyi. feel like that Ash was probably pointless. Yeah, I've been switching decks every game pretty much right now. Mubeta Fafnir, yep. Do we play Droplet in this one? Most of my decks play Droplet. I'm pretty sure I run 2 Droplet in this. Oh, here's the Herald of Ultimateness. Or are we actually gonna see the Drytron monster? People have surprised me before. Nope, there he is. This deck is like not as good as the Adventure Tenyi version though, because it doesn't run Aurora. No, this deck runs Auroradon. It doesn't have the ultimate Auroradon setup that involves O-Lion though. It's I just Auroradon into okay. This is where you get what, Ava or something? I don't know. Linkurible. What do you need to summon? 1 level 1 monster. It's cute. Kuribos are cute. I like little cute like mascot characters of series like you know, like QB or Carobarus or Kuribo or you know. Alright, let's see. Hey look, we drew the Sword Soul Moyi. Okay, how do we want to do this? Start off with Sword Soul Emergence. Yep. Okay. They can't negate everything. They can probably negate a lot of stuff, but... We'll show the Taya so we don't show we have long one. Third anime Stardust with mascot, yeah. Alright, here's the last one. If this gets negated, then we're done. Full negation. Yep. Oh, you had it all. Oh, you had another Ava in your hand? Okay. Well, we just got negated. I'm gonna make a short of that, just... Alright, well, I guess it's your move. Let's get destroyed now. I mean, we could just concede, but I suppose I want the animations of getting hit in the face with these cards, though. They're gonna try and kill me this turn, probably, if they can. I mean, I bought several bundles of kaijus just because I hate boss monsters. Yeah. Yeah, I know Kuribo was a mascot character of like season 1 and 2. Also, welcome back, Mixo. I don't know, you've been back for a little bit, I guess. Can they get 8,000 attack on the board this turn, though? They really should be able to win. We have no cards in hand. My M side is really showing right now? Yes. Yes, hit me. Come on. Yeah, Mu Beta Fafnir, that's just how I like it. Come on, baby. Are you gonna summon the Drytron Ritual Monster? Or are you gonna summon another Herald or Ultimateness? That'd be funny. The Drytron monster has more attack, so that would actually be better right now. You're hurting me. Sorry, too bad. I think I'm gonna die this turn, but hopefully. Ah, look at it. It has like flippers. Like, it looks like a fucking dolphin. Or like an orca whale. Oh, I heard that. Oh, here we go. Defeated. That was pretty funny though. Literally, I got negated like, let's see, Tenyi, Sword Soul, 1, 2, 3, 4 negates, 4 or 5 negates. I guess 4 or 5 negates from a Herald to Ultimateness isn't like anything to write home about, but. Yeah, it was that many. That's kind of funny. Ava's kind of stupid, huh? Like, it's kind of funny that Ava's restricted to, is not restricted to a number per deck. I know Ava's like banned in the TCG, isn't it? I wonder if I should go for the clickbaity title, like marathon stream until 1,000 subs. What if I don't get the last 2 subs for like ever? Or what if people like start unfollowing me because they're like I don't know. I want to play. I kind of want to try out Despia. Let's look at the solo. Let's mess around with Despia because I feel like it. You select to go first or second. Let's see, so we have a tutor effect, a foolish burial effect, indulge Dark Lord. See, I don't know how to play. Hold on. Let's see. There's the annoying thing is that the best way to learn a deck, honestly, is probably by like watching somebody play it on like YouTube. Click buttons. Dark Lords, you need like. The thing is that like, I mean, I can click buttons, but like, okay, Foolish Burial. What do I Foolish Burial for? Like. Probably Despian Tragedy, because this is if it's sent to graveyard or banished by a card effect. So then I can so this is where I get Death Sphere, right? See, like there's so many options. And external level. Yeah, but what do they even do? Excel or level 4? I already have a copy of the level 4 in my deck. Key is to fill hand full of Overlord. Overload. Search and add to hand. It's very difficult to understand, but that sort of explanation, but I mean, I was gonna think about summoning the Morning Star, but Overload, overload. The playstyle is to send to activate. Okay, summon Morningstar and spawn its effect. What do you mean spawn its effect? What is the spawning of an effect? And I don't have Morningstar in my hand. I could have searched it, but I searched Ixchel instead. But that still doesn't tell me like the general flow of this, honestly. Let's just click buttons. Let's see. Hey, welcome, Drain. Welcome, welcome. Nice to have you. We're just messing around with Despia Dark Lords in solo a little bit, just looking at the cards while playing it. I'm getting really confusing descriptions of how to play games from people. You send Dark Lords to summon Dark Lords. Like, that's so vague. Okay. You send cards to summon cards. Focus on cycling from hand and discarding. Add Ixer's key to fill hand full of overload. Is that overload or overlord? Like, I can't tell. Because I don't see anything that says overload. You gonna get tributed for 3? Let's see. Honestly, like, this is so inefficient. I'm just beating up on the opponent, not knowing what cards do. Let's see. Guardian Chimera time! Alright. So, the Dramaturge is pretty cool, comes back. Let's destroy 2 cards. Let's banish, activate. Oops, we'll pass. Like I said, I don't know what most of the cards do, but I know how to ash them. Basically saying Dark Lord is because high levels you mill deck and discard and use graveyard effects and discard effects. I mean, that's still just describing like what the cards do. That's not specific. Like, that's not saying like, okay, in a hand where you have a Luber and the option to play like these cards, what is the optimal plays and why? Like, I need like exact information like that in order to be useful. That's why it's only really useful to like have it in to watch like videos would be better. But let's see. See, like it's so like I so don't know what I'm doing with this deck that like if I win, it's pulling it out of my ass and kind of random, and I definitely will not win as much as I could potentially win with the deck if I knew how to play it. But that would require actually like watching. Like, honestly, that's one thing about Yu-Gi-Oh that's like kind of it's interesting because it makes the decks interesting and hard to play, and but at the same time it's also makes it kind of like difficult to deal with. But like in Magic, it doesn't matter how long I've been out of the game pretty much. You hand me a deck and you tell me what the keywords that don't have descriptions on the card already, you tell me what the new keywords mean, and I'll know how to play the deck instantly. Like you take me like less than 5 minutes. Someone handing me the deck that knows the deck could explain it in like a minute or less, and I know exactly how to play the deck pretty much. Like just from the way Magic is and the combination of my knowledge and skill at the game, like that would be how fast. Yu-Gi-Oh on the other hand is like there's like all of your cards like search for stuff, and like you have like a million lines of play at like all times practically. So like, okay, on this turn I can like search for like 12 different cards and with 3 different cards, and then like the potential the number of potential lines of play in Yu-Gi-Oh is like exponentially bigger than in Magic. In Magic it's like, okay, what can I do this turn? I can play a land, I can play one of these spells, or I can attack this. Like it's very limited, so it's easier to see the lines of play. In Yu-Gi-Oh it's like, okay, I need to know to use this card, to summon this card, to banish this card, to use this, to chain with this effect, to do this, to combo with this. It's all combo, you know? And if you don't know the right combos, then you're not really playing the deck for realsies. Like, I played Despia just now. I was not actually playing Despia. I was just throwing around cards that were in Despia, but I was not doing the optimal plays. I might have, in some ways, they might have been close, like banishing that card from the deck that searches you stuff when it's banished from the deck. Like, that's obviously going to be good if you forgotten burial it or whatever. But like other stuff, like, you know, what's the best Dark Lord to search? What's the best fusion summon monster to summon on the first turn, depending on the deck you're playing against? And it's just, I don't know. One of the things I like about card games, and one of the things that pushes me to do well at them, is that I have kind of like a perfectionistness to myself. I have a tendency to try to go for perfectionism, and I'm meticulous. So I like trying to find the ideal lines of play and then push those to like the limits, you know? It's very hard to do that in Yu-Gi-Oh because there's just so many possible ways to do that. In Magic it's easier, but the thing is it's boring. It's so easy to me that it's boring. Like, yeah, Magic does require skill, and I'm definitely not like the best Magic player, but even though I'm pretty good, but like it feels not as exciting as in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where in Yu-Gi-Oh! You feel like you can be pretty competently know your deck, and you're playing against another deck that's pretty competent, but like it's still like so much crap can happen, and it's just like it can be really it can be really crushing, like that last game where I just got negated like 4 times in the end, you know? But it can also be a lot of fun. I don't know. And that's why I like Yu-Gi-Oh! Let me see, how am I doing? I might actually like end the stream relatively soon, just because honestly I'm a little tired from like the combination of streaming like last night after I got home, plus like yesterday during the day, and then now today. So like I've been streaming like every half day or so, or less, which is fun. I've been enjoying it, but there's other stuff I want to do. I want to, like, later today I want to rest, and I want to look at some of my past streams and watch some VODs and do some clipping so I can make some shorts, because I want to be posting shorts semi-often because they actually do pretty well. So I feel like I should contribute that. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna stream tonight. The possibility is always there, but like I also have stuff I want to work on, and you know, so we'll see. Hard to explain. Most I saw Dark Lords was in Duel Links. Yeah, Duel Links is a very different beast, and it does not work the same as Yu-Gi-Oh does. So how do you describe half of decks in Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah, basically it's like, you know, you can't really say like for example, if someone was like, hey, how do I play Sky Strikers? And they were like, oh, it's easy. You just use your monsters to summon Link monsters, and then use your Link monsters to win the game. And you also might summon DPE somewhere in there. Good luck. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's not, you can describe what the, like, some things about the deck, but that's not really like, when you're playing Sky Strikers, you put cards onto the table, you place them, and you make sure they make contact with the table, and then when they do, they're in play. Good luck with the deck. I've explained to you how to play the deck. That's all you should need to know. Sorry, I'm just making, I'm teasing a little bit, but it's fine. It's just that I know it's difficult, especially like when you're trying to explain something and it's like over the internet, and it's like you don't have the as like perfect amount of time, and you might be rushed or other stuff, and you can't. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty meticulous with how I compose my messages and talk to other people, but I can understand if people are not always like that as well. Want to learn how to play a deck? Read. Well, see, that's the thing. Like, reading is not... Reading alone doesn't do it. I could read all the cards and basically know what they do and still not know how to play the deck because I don't know how the interactions and combos work, you know? Like, you have to read, and you also have to kind of comprehend, and you also have to figure things out and kind of put things together. You should have said not to take that statement seriously. I mean, probably, because you know me. I tend to treat things like people are being serious, because just in case they are being serious, and then if they're not being serious, then they'll just be like, oh, I wasn't serious, and then I'll be like, oh, okay. But if they are being serious, then I had to treat them seriously. I don't know. Sometimes people don't expect to be treated seriously on certain things, and then when you do treat them seriously, they're like, wait, what? You're treating me seriously? And you're just like, yeah. And they're like, no one ever treats me seriously on that. And then you can see like a side of somebody, or you can see things that you don't normally see, you know? Using Dark Lord Contract to special summon Dark Lord Superbia to summon from graveyard, and use Tazka to protect. I'm pretty sure the combos in, if you're talking about combos that are originated from Duel Links, you might as well be telling me how to, I don't know, like I don't think those are applicable or transferable, because the cards in Duel Links just work different and the game system is just different. So it's not, the decks are not going to function the same. Even if you have a Dark Lord deck in Duel Links, it's not going to function the same as something. A play that is good in Duel Links might be absolute garbage trash in actual Yu-Gi-Oh, you know, in real Yu-Gi-Oh. Special summon Dark Lord in defense and tribute summon, or you can just pendulum summon. So right, Duel Links is an M2 phase. Duel Links has no M2 phase. Yeah, I don't really know much about Duel Links, just that it's basically like simplified, different Yu-Gi-Oh, and that's not really a Yu-Gi-Oh I'm interested in, so I don't have any fault with Duel Links players. It's just you will not see me. I can say it now. You will not see me stream Duel Links as long as Master Duel's still around. Honestly, I have no real interest. Hey, welcome, Alexandro. Doing pretty well actually. A little bit sad because my 4-year plus long D&D campaign just ended last night. The epilogue was last night. We actually wrapped up the campaign in the sense that the overarching story that was set from the first campaign that took over like 70, 80 plus sessions to do finally ended up completing. We killed a god and saved the world, and yeah, and we're level 16 and my character's immortal and now is stuck in paradise forever, and we're trying to make do. But yeah, it's gonna leave a lot of good memories, and when we revisit it, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Like whenever we do, which might not be for months or like even a year or more. But I'll always have like this statue, and I can always talk with the other players about the past experiences, because there's a lot of them. There's stuff we spent like the whole last night session, besides the epilogue stuff, just talking about like different fun stuff we remember from the session, and there's like just we had so many stories to share. Like it's just just loads of stories. Like the silly red cap that'd be like, I cut your knees, that was running around named Razmataz, and Savala with the crossbow, and it's just I highly recommend, if you can get into a good D&D group and a good GM, do so, because it's definitely worth it. It's a lot of fun. Kumiko, you know how you don't know how to play Dragon Mains and you don't know how to play Despia? Yes. I plan on watching a Despia or a Dragon Maid's video at some point, but I just kind of haven't gotten around to it. I mean, and I also have plenty of other decks that are interesting to play, so it's like I'm not in a hurry to learn Despia. And also I heard that didn't like a new card come out in Despia, or is going to come out, that makes it a lot better. Mexo, I just skip my main phase 2 most of the time. I mean, you can skip main phase 2, but like, and a lot of times you will skip main phase 2, but like, it's the fact that there is a main phase 2 just shows that it's more complicated. You can have like I do main phase 2 stuff in Sky Strikers all the time, because I attack with Hayate, and then I send stuff to the yard, and then I use and then I'll like Kagari engage and other stuff. So like there's tons of stuff you can do in main phase 2, even if you might not use it in any one deck or any one thing. It's just one of the many things that contributes to make Master Duel awesome and Duel Links trash. Yeah, Duel Links is trash. It sucks. You suck for playing it. Oh yeah. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry. Sorry, a little bit of the rat coming out. Despia Dark Lord. I don't know. Oh, the Masquerade, Blaze the Masquerade. probably. I don't know. That's the one that I summoned in Despia. Do I want to keep streaming? Like, I'm honestly kind of tired already, honestly. I mean, it's only been like 2.5 hours, but I've been streaming like pretty heavily. And I did just stream like, what, like 4 hours last night? Talking? It was fun. I hate like admitting that I'm like, but I think I will. I did have fun with the stream, and hey, it was lively. As lively as Yu-Gi-Oh! Streams and my streams lately have been, so I do appreciate it. Thank you guys for hanging out and chatting. Sorry if I missed anyone's messages. Welcome to the new people who this is their first stream, or if you're lurking or anything like that. I do appreciate it. I stream basically every day, sometimes twice a day, typically around the times of like 2 p.m. and 11 p.m. Eastern time. Although last night I did stream at like 2 a.m. Eastern time, so that was like a unusual late stream because of the circumstances. I do tend to throw guerrilla streams sometimes just randomly, so I keep people updated on Twitter as to my schedule. I don't always have a weekly schedule. Like this past week I've been just kind of making streams for like the next few days and planning stuff out, like not too far out, but like sometimes I'll make a schedule for like the whole week and post that in advance and try to stick to it. But it really depends on how things are going, what my flow is, and that sort of stuff. And I'm gonna be pretty busy coming up, so I might be streaming a little less, so keep it in mind. But, you know, if I stream less, that just means I'll have more to talk about when I do actually come back, so don't worry about it. She only gets this worked up for you. You know, that's not true. I get worked up for, like, talking about enthusiastic stuff like magic sometimes, or stuff about, like, my past or grad school or science, or I mean, I get worked up with a number of things, I think. Anyway, I'm gonna head off now. Thank you all for coming. It was fun. I do appreciate it. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening. Next stream is, I'm not 100% sure. There might be a guerrilla stream tonight, but don't hold your breath because I might just take a break because I've been streaming pretty heavily. And if I don't stream tonight, then I'll probably stream tomorrow afternoon or something. Yeah, we'll see. In any case, I wanna post like shorts and make other stuff, so I might be busy with that. So if I don't stream, that just means that I'm busy with other stuff, and you should cheer me on. Anyway, take care everybody. Have a good rest of the day, and bye bye. Thank you, and welcome to the new people.